up is Mike Huckabee, Simple Government. And rather than reading anything out of the book itself, I think that the chapter titles are quite telling enough. For instance, chapter 1, the most important form of government is father, mother, and children. We need to return to family values. By family values, Mike, do you mean leaving one wife after another for the next trophy wife that comes wandering by? Are you talking about somebody who boasts of their extramarital affairs and talks about it on radio and writes about it in books? You're talking about the type of people who lie serially, constantly about this thing and that thing and constantly boast about themselves, or maybe the type of family values where they slander men's character. Is that the type of family values that you mean? Chapter 4's title is this: if you drain the lake, all the fish will die. We need a simple and fair tax system. So rather than supporting and endorsing the one candidate in the Republican platform who actually want us to abolish the IRS, instead you supported a man in favor of raising taxes, in favor of keeping the IRS, and somebody who is actually speaking of using the power of the IRS for his own means. Is that what you mean by that value, Mr. Huckabee? Chapter 5. We need a responsible approach to health and to healthcare. And so you endorse the one candidate in the race who wants to take Obamacare, turn it into Trump care. He actually was the one candidate in the race.
It'll be amazing.
It'll be glorious.
It'll be amazing.
It'll be great. Because people will be dying on the streets without Trump care, or without Obamacare redone. So Obamacare is a disaster, so you want to support somebody who is in favor of single-payer healthcare, the largest government boondoggle of them all. And chapter 8, immigration reform that works. That's what we need, immigration reform that works. You mean like touchback amnesty? Mike Huckabee, it is because you think that Donald J. Trump will solve the immigration issue. That's why you get the FoxFire.
And that's not all, Mike. We have one other one here for you. Do the right thing. Boy, this is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. Right here. The real threat to the Republican Party is something we saw a lot of this past election cycle: libertarianism masked as conservatism. And it threatens to not only split the Republican Party, but render it as irrelevant as the Whig Party. You know, Mike, I have to disagree. The libertarians is not the problem. In fact, a lot of libertarians and conservatives share a lot of the same views. The true faux conservatives, or faux cons, as you call them here in this book, are people like Mr. Trump. I mean, they're the ones that are bastardizing conservatism and what it means. Look at John Boehner and Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan and these guys that the Tea Party movement were so angry and so frustrated with because they said they were conservatives and they were going to do all these great things, but yet they acted no different than the Democratic Party. That doesn't make sense. And so you know what? Huckster or Huckaphony, whatever name you want to be called, you get the fire for this because you should know better. Unbelievable.